What up, Laker Nation? You here with your boy Kareem. How you guys doing? Today video, I've been losing subscribers for the past few days because I've been telling the truth. That's basically what it is. To sum it up, I'm losing subscribers because I've been telling the truth. Uh, the last few days I've been making videos, and the past few days I spoke on LeBron James, and I noticed every time because it's not the first time this happened. This happened in the past, and I peeped the pattern when I speak about him, and if I'm not praising him, I lose. Even if it's one or two, it's always happened every time. But I want you people to think like this, man. I want you guys to realize something. I would never come at a mean spirit at anyone. When I'm giving my videos and giving my point, is the truth how I feel. It's not that I'm trying to cap, or it's not that I'm coming as no malice, like I don't like LeBron James or anything like that. I just call it how it is. You guys, I notice a lot of people want to hear what you want to hear. I'm straight up when it comes to the Lakers. That's been my team for years, since the Showtime Lakers, for years. That's been my team. When I call it how it is, I don't sit there and say something that's not what it is. I've been playing basketball for many years, and I watched the game different from a lot of people watch the game, even as a kid, as a youngster. I always been like study the game and break down the game. That always been, it just was in me. Not that I was taught that, not someone told me. It's been in me for a long time, and I've been known for that. People who know me personally, they always say, "Damn, you." I just watch the game different, and I'm a student of the game. I know the ins and out of it. I know a lot that go in the league. I have friends and I know people who was in the league before and things like that. I played against a lot of guys who was in the NBA before, like in my age bracket. So I know what's going on. I party with NBA players. I know a lot was going on. I don't get into a lot of the stuff, but anyway, I want you guys to tell me what I said wrong about LeBron James. Let's go back from the beginning, from the time he arrived in LA. I want to say around like January, February when I started saying LeBron declined his first year in LA. Um, People look at numbers all the time. They say, hey, he still averaged this amount of points. He still get this much assists. All the time, it don't mean nothing. I'm not saying, I never say he was a bad player. I say I start to see a decline. And one thing about decline is slowly. It's then one thing like then to another, then another, then another. It never just, it barely just jumps at you like that. People don't pay attention to declines, but it's always there. And signs. And the first sign I knew that he was declining, that he couldn't take over the game at will. He couldn't just get to the basket when he won. He'd get to the basket when it was like a straightaway, but on the half court set, he cannot just break his man down and just go to the basket. He turns around, try to back him up. He started doing that, and that's like, rule number one. You could tell when somebody decline start. And like I said, he still was a good player, still playing at a high level, but he started declining. And so all I did, for me being a blog, I'm making blogs. I think it's my job to tell you and share with you what I see. Now, what I see, then maybe it could open your eyes and be like, oh yeah, I see what he's saying. Not that I'm a know-it-all, but I just want you guys to see what I'm saying. And yeah, people take it critical what I said the past couple of days. What I said about you can't say he's hurt. You cannot. You see him like I could if I was one of them guys who could have a video with me and play by play and show you what I'm talking about. He had bounce. He had bounce in the step. So I don't want to hear nothing that you hurt. Like, what I mean, AD was hurt. He was not hurt. And I think that for us to have with 2-1 and couldn't win a game, that goes to show. Now, let's say if this is the exact same team, the exact same scenario, if this was LeBron 5 years ago, would you think we would have won a game? Yes. So that means my argument is true. He's declining some. Now he declined. He declining. It's just what it is. It's not a knock on him. He had a great career. Same thing what I said about Marcus Gasol. It's not that I'm knocking or disrespecting Marcus Gasol, but I saying the Lakers shouldn't get him because he's done. I felt Marcus Gasol was done. He's very limited, and I said that from the beginning. And then everybody's like, "Oh, Doc, you right," and you called it because he been declining in front of our eyes. Sometimes people ignore these things, and I see these things. And then just like when I get on Alex Caruso, it's not that I hate him or I'm rooting against him. It's just that people praise him and do all that. And I just want people to slow down, and I want to show you something. Don't always listen to what the media say. Have your own set of eyes and come. That's one thing we all. Some people is saying it in a bigger platform. Working these big networks, and I'm just saying it. On a YouTube channel. But at the end of the day, we all watching it. Same way I watched the game. Skip Bayless, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp, and all these NBA analysts, Grant Hill and all, we all watching the same thing. And that's just what it is. So like I said, I'm losing subscribers because people mad that some things I said about LeBron. LeBron couldn't get us not one win. And we got blown out both games. So with that said, of course the Lakers need to make some changes. They're always bad, but like I said, you guys who unsubscribe because of that, you're never going to be knowledgeable about basketball. You never. If you don't like what somebody's saying, you're just going to unsubscribe because I'm saying something against LeBron James, and I don't know. I'm not pounding him it's like some of these other YouTube channels going crazy and just laughing and doing. I'm not doing that. I'm giving a serious breakdown of what I'm seeing. And it's right there. Sometimes people miss it because sometimes you like somebody, and I understand that. That's like if you like a girl, you're not going to see her flaws, but other people on the outside can see it. That's just what it is. And the same thing with your kid. Sometimes people be blind to what their kid do. Their kid do all type shit, but they don't see it, but other people see it. Sometimes you be too invested. That's why sometimes with doctors and stuff, they don't want the doctor to operate on a family member because it's too close to a situation. And a lot of times people be close to be blinded. But me, I'm big fan of Kobe, big fan of Magic Johnson, Kareem, Shaq, the Lakers. But I never put the blinders on because I want to tell it how it is, and I want to be able to explain to people exactly what I see and call it how I see it. I want that real breakdown of games. I ain't gonna make this video too long. So like, subscribe. I want you guys to do better, man.